continue with our miracles. Feeding of the 5,000, we will say 5,000. We look at it from Mark chapter 6, 30 to 44. Mark 6, and we go down to verse 30 to see if we get 44. The apostles rejoined Jesus and told him all they had done and taught. And he said to them, Come away to a lonely place by yourselves and rest for a while. And they went off in a boat to a lonely place so that they can be by themselves. As soon as the people saw them going and recognized where they were going, they hurried behind them. So as he stepped ashore, he saw a large crowd, and he took pity on them because they were like sheep without a shepherd, and he set himself to teach them at some length. And during the course of his teaching was getting late. The disciples came to him and said, This is a lonely place, it is getting late. Send the people away so that they could go to the farms and villages around and buy themselves something to eat. He replied, Give them something to eat yourselves. They answered, Are we going to spend 200 denarii on bread to eat? He asked them, How many loaves do you have? Right. So this is a miracle of the loaves. And Jesus now is challenging the apostles. You give them something to eat. Give them. You have been following me. You have been with me for a long time. You should know exactly how to move. Right? But they were unable to do anything. And then he ordered them to give the people something to eat. They sat on the ground and he gave them. And they sat on the ground in numbers of 50. And he raised his eyes, blessed them, and they ate as much as they wanted. That's the miracle. They ate as much as they wanted. So God is liberal. God is free in whenever he gives. To the extent that even the scraps were numerous. A lot of scraps fell over. So that's the parable of the feeding of the 5,000. Tomorrow we will look at it again from Luke's perspective.